Well, hey, welcome back. We're getting near the end. We still have some requests though. We got some monsters to exterminate, so we're going to do those real quick, and then we're going to head to the tree. I think that'll be it. I think we're almost done. So just sit back and we'll get there. Anyway, East Crossbell Highway monster, the Akamana, has been sighted on East Crossbell Highway. There's an ancient battlefield monster, the Dark Legend. Oh my god. And the Maji Kong has been sighted in Knox Forest. Alrighty, let's cut there. Watch this. Look at this creature. Good lord. Well, analyze it. The Akamana, war demon that wanders Gehenna. Its fiendish abilities cast foes into utter despair. We need Earth?
Yes.
Brother, what do you mean we need Earth? Okay. Well, let's get in there. Raging spin it. Hits them all, that's great. You know what? Burst it. Burst it. Guy Titanis. Let it rip. Unfortunately, you don't have anything. Fire also. Magna Blaze. You definitely don't have any fire. Some stuff, though. There's Uno. Take you out. I guess we're quaking. Oh. A little bit of sustained damage, and we Gorgon Breath. I guess I could have heat waved. Wow, super recovery. Oh god, he got hit. He actually got hit. Missed that one. Damn. We can't do shit. Alright. You just like kill him? No. You're close though. Shoot him. Bob, 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 bob. Bully him. Bully time. Ellie, kill him. Let's go. Easy peasy. Next up on our list, these guys. Who is they? Well, we're gonna find out. Ooh. The Dark Legend. Another Earth. That's crazy. Ancient weapon made for slaughter with its scythe that can kill in a single swipe. Uh-oh. That's not good. I didn't bring anti-death weapons or death equipment. Well, Lloyd, don't die. Please. What else? Fire good. Fire bad. Fire good. Fortunately, she's already running out of EP. There's that deadly scythe. You gotta watch out. Oh god. He's at 95, but that 5% can still creep up on you. Luckily, it didn't on that one. And now they're all bundled up. I could just rip and tear right now. One, two, three, overkill. Shoot him. That'd be so funny. Damn, he's still alive. Shoot him. Damn, he's still alive. Don't die. No, our last one. Oh, good lord. It's Bigfoot. We're killing Bigfoot. We're killing all of the big feet. The Magikong, a monkey mutated by alchemy. Its claws can produce various effects. It's all fire. We need Randall here stat. Yeah. Ow. Ow. Come closer. Please. Wind will work as well. That's good. I need to get them, hopefully, spun over here. They did not spin. It turns out they don't know how to do that. That's great. Okay, Ollie, I need you to Thunder Cyclone real quick. Lloyd being the best bait he can be. Goddamn. That's right. He was my old accomplice. Really owe him one for lending me a hand back there. Wait, what am I doing? I just admitted to my guilt at the scene of the crime. I mean, hey, everybody knows. Actually, your detainment was deemed unlawful the moment President Croix was apprehended, so no harm, no... No need to worry your head over it all, especially when there are far more pressing matters at hand. As far as Garcia goes, he put up a fight against the defense force and was eventually restrained. We have him back in his old cell where he's currently undergoing treatment. Treatment? Fighting the defense force by himself is a recipe for disaster. Hopefully exhaustion is the extent of his condition. He's going to be bedridden for some time. Oh my god. What if you like to visit him? Oh, sure. I should thank Garcia for what he did for me back then. Yeah, I'd appreciate that, Juan. Sure thing, I'll have Melvin guide you there. Oh, Melvin. Visitation is 10 minutes maximum. As the inmate is currently injured, you have been granted special permission to greet him in his cell. Keep in mind that making direct eye contact with the incarcerated party or exchanging objects of any kind is strictly prohibited. Yep. Alright. Bedridden my ass. He's sitting up. Sound like you were on death's door. Look at you. Hello. We meet again, kid. Good to see you managed to round up your pals. Oh, there, big fella. You sure you should be sitting up right now? Heard you had a pretty nasty run-in with the defense force. I've been better. Wouldn't exactly call a bare-knuckle brawl against rifles and stud halberds stacked in my favor. Hell, just sitting up was a struggle. What an embarrassment I am. Making it look easy, considering what you went through. After seeing what the killing bear can do firsthand, I'm not surprised. That said, this appears to be the extent of his range of motion right at present. I still owe you my thanks, Garcia. If you hadn't helped me escape this place back then, I'm not sure how I ever would have found my friends, let alone make it this far. Yeah, you came all the way here just to say that. I told you, our little partnership was over the second we got past the front gate of the prison. In my eyes, you're still the punk bastard who took that revenge. That ain't ever going to change, got it? So you say, but that doesn't mean I can't express my gratitude. So thank you, Garcia. It's because of you that all of us are together again. Now that we are, we're going to reach the truth, resolve this incident, and protect Crossbell. Promise you that. Makes me sick to my stomach how much you remind me of him. I can see it in your eyes, the tenacity, the way he wouldn't throw in the towel no matter what anyone said or how hard his ass got beat. You're a spitting image of your brother, Bannings, through and through. Damn, old man. I'll take that as a compliment. Can't believe you got me to say that sappy garbage out loud. Don't you have somewhere else to be right now? Can't make good on that promise if you're hanging out here. So go on, beat it. Alright, I get the message. Let's go. Damn, old bear isn't holding it together. He's holding it together a lot better than I thought he'd be. You're right, I'm sure he'll be fully recovered and back on his feet before long. Still, the real surprise was seeing Garcia Rossi, of all people, to shout a pep talk. He's definitely changed since we first met. With all the crazy things he's gone through this year, I think it only makes sense. What? Why are you all looking at me like that? When you said that, do you sincerely believe that it has nothing to do with you? Well, no, of course not. Why would it have anything to do with me? Little old me? Huh? Come on, man. Being a babyface lady killer is one thing, but did you seriously become a bear tamer while you were beyond? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's the Lloyd we know and love. What? Oh man, Pete. Mr. Grimwood, why? Pete? Oh, it's you guys. Good day, SSS. Congratulations on your successful operation. Thank you, Emma. Are you and your men searching the building? Correct. The First Division is combing the premises for any possible evidence, material witnesses included. Cruel as it may seem, we're having Pete stand present for the investigation as Mr. Grimwood's ward and sole employee. No, it's okay. I want to help. Mr. Grimwood told me something before he left. It struck me as odd, so I wanted to come and check it out. That's right, he mentioned wanting you to clean out his desk, didn't he? Odd is certainly the word there. Why would you request that of all things, especially in a situation so urgent? Well, I think we found the answer to that just a little while ago. Here. He pulled out an unsealed envelope. He left behind a letter? May you read it. Dear Pete, First and foremost, I would like to apologize for leaving you with this letter so suddenly. After I took you in as both my ward and an assistant in my office, the two of us shared many happy days together. For years, I had been stricken with grief over one fateful day in my past, living for the sole purpose of bringing a certain project to fruition, and I could never thank you enough for changing that. There were moments when having you in my life made me second-guess my path, but the wheels were already set in motion. It is too late for me to turn back, and the project has passed the point of no return. So please, Pete, forget about me and live the happy life you deserve. I'll pray to Adios from afar that you grow into a bright young man that I know you can become. Ian Grimwood. Mr. Grimwood. We seized any remaining documents we found in his desk. Among them was a lengthy instructional memo on how to handle his clients moving forward, as well as procedural paperwork arranging for Pete's guardianship. Mr. Grimwood, why did you have to do this? How am I supposed to be happy if it means forgetting about everything he's ever done for me? The fact that he even asks proves he is indeed a fool. Take it from me, one measly ass letter isn't going to cut ties with everyone you're leaving behind. You're damn right, asshole. Pete, we're going to track down Mr. Grimwood, and then we're going to shed a light on everything he's done, bring him back to answer for it. Lecter, back in your duds, huh? Yeah. Hey, gang, how's it hanging? Lecter, you're back at the casino and your vacation clothes, too. How can you relax at a time like this is beyond me. What happened to your suit, if I may ask? One of those magic golem things wouldn't put a tear in it while we were duking it out earlier. So I'm here to drink and party in its honor. I'll bet you are. Anyway, thanks for helping us with the operation, Lecter. We might not have been able to break into Orchid Tower without your aid. Don't sweat it, I had a blast. Sure as hell beats doing desk work. It was nice getting some exercise in. You know, for an undercover spy, you really wound up stealing the show back there. Keelika too, for that matter. Who'd have thought you guys can hold your own in a fight? I do. I mean, those fencing skills and that high-level art, not the kind of stuff just anyone can pick up overnight. If you really want to know, I guess I could throw you a bone on some of my secrets. It all started 30 years ago today. I went on a pilgrimage deep into the Isengard Range, where an old hermit taught me all I know. Yeah, sure. Like anyone's gonna believe that. I feel like I understand him even less than I did a few minutes ago. Hey, no one said you had to believe it. I'll leave the rest to your imagination. Anyway, it's probably about time for me to skedaddle back on to Erebonia soon. 50 tokens says the old man's going to be needing my help again before long. Am I misunderstanding something? Did the Blood and Iron Chancellor not go missing after being shot? You think he doesn't know where he is? As I recall, the Noble Alliance made their move during the chaos caused by the Aeon's assault on the Imperial Army. Yeah, they've been occupying Heimdall for going on 2 months now. I swear, it's like making enemies is the old man's hobby. Wish he'd realize how tough it is for us to clean up after him. But all that aside, I have my doubts that even a bullet through the chest could kill him that easily. Seem pretty sure of that, not concerned at all. Thought meat kettle. From where I'm standing, whether the Noble Alliance wins or Old Man Gildy makes a last-second comeback, Crossbell's fate is sealed either way. Well, we don't know for sure what the future holds for us, but before anything else, we're going to head for the Azure Tree and bring Kia home. Good on you. Looking forward to tomorrow is important and all, but you're bound to trip if you don't watch your step here and now. There's a reason people always say to focus on what's right in front of you. That's what really matters. That's good advice, even if it does sound a little off coming from you. Still, we'll take it to heart. Thanks, Lecter. Just try to make sure your struggles pay off, alright? I don't want to find out later that sticking around is a big waste of time. Sully? What's wrong, Sully? Nothing, I was just praying is all. Any particular thing you're ringing Idios up for today? Randy, it's a prayer, not a house call. Give the girl some privacy. I don't mind. I don't think it's anything secret that I'm praying for Ilya, but I also snuck in one for you guys too. What? Prayed for us? I don't really get what's happening, but you guys are trying to rescue Kia, right? Wherever it is you're going, I bet it's going to be dangerous. That's why I'm praying for all of you, especially Risha. Thank you, Sully. Yeah, I really do appreciate it. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Besides, Kia's my friend too. So you guys better rescue her, got it? Yeah, consider it done. Good to see you, Special Sports Action. Likewise, is this room the room you're keeping him in? Good lord. Yes, this is where where Dieter Croix is being detained. Do you mind if I ask how he is? He seemed bewildered when he was taken into custody, but he's since calmed down. He hasn't put up any resistance at least, so we haven't had to add any additional security. You're all allowed to see him if you'd like. Chief Sergei's orders. What should we do? Yeah, might as well. I'm curious about what's on his mind. I'd like to hear it from the man himself. Dieter? So you've come to see me. What in heaven's for? I'm an international criminal. Hello, Dieter. Uncle. You know, I've come to realize something being isolated like this. Belle was absolutely right. I was never more than a conduit for Ian's ambitions. In my soapbox, I constantly preached that justice was an ideal worth pursuing, regardless of the sacrifices. In the end, what did it get me? I've fallen from grace, ejected from my presidential post, and discarded by my only daughter. That green-haired boy from the society pales in comparison to me. I'm the real fool around here. Even so, we can't completely condemn you. It's only natural for someone to stick to their beliefs when their personal justice is on the line. Whatever you've done is inexcusable, but no one can ever claim you weren't genuinely trying to protect Crossbell. True enough. I don't think that speech you gave us about justice back at the IBC was something you just pulled out of your ass. In your words, humankind are creatures that will, to our dying breath, chase after the ideal of justice. I believe the citizens of Crossbell approved of your Declaration of Independence because your sense of justice resonated with them. But public opinion aside, the methods you employed were anything but just. Even if Crossbell retains its independence, even if your justice is upheld and peace is achieved, that alone won't heal the wounds of those who were harmed in the process. You tried to bring peace to Crossbell by sacrificing the innocent. As far as I'm concerned, that makes every word of your inauguration speech hollow. That's exactly right, Ellie. You speak nothing but the truth. Perhaps I was blinded by my own idealistic dreams once Kia's power stood within my grasp. Ian saw through my self-deception before I ever could, and so I became a puppet on a string for him to manipulate. But at the end of the day, justice is something carried out by one's power and will. That fact remains as true as the first time I said it. And I expect you all to stay faithful to your humanity, to continue your pursuit of justice you most believe in. To come out of all this, you will need to demonstrate to Ian and the others your own power, your own will. Easier said than done, but that's no reason to back down. We're ready to do whatever it takes. It's the only way we're going to get Kia back. In that case, I won't say anything more. Ian is one matter, but as far as Belle goes, while she may be my daughter, even I have no idea how far she's willing to go for this. With all that in mind, will you be able to take the final step forward and rescue Kia? I suppose we shall see soon enough. Hey, Ellie. Are you alright? Don't worry, I'm fine. Part of me was worried for Uncle Dieter after the way Belle completely abandoned him. Yet he seemed surprisingly composed. I was thinking the same. I guess that makes one less worry on our minds. He was right about one thing, though. It's time for us to take the next step forward. I'm gonna break his fucking headstone with these. Guys, Tonfas, my heart aches just looking at them. All those cuts. Must be Arius' handiwork. Guess those two went at it pretty hard. Yeah. Look closely, you can see a lot of smaller nicks and scratches, too. There's even marks from all the repeated repairs that were made to them. My brother strove for the truth and never gave up, no matter what barriers stood in his way. These Tonfas, they're a reflection of Guy's will, the values he lived his life by. Yeah, I'm sure of it. If we hope to resolve this crisis and close my brother's case, then we'll have to overcome Arios in the process, and Mr. Grimwood too. It's the only way to reach the truth he sought. I'll be looking after these Tonfas a little while longer, Guy, so please, lend me your strength. You have the rest of us here too, in case you've forgotten. It's going to take the combined efforts of us all to bring Kia back home. You're right, I know I can always count on you guys. Let's do this. Apologies, everyone. I'll have to excuse myself here. Are you sure, Risha? Still not ready, huh? Wait, Risha. Why not come with us? The least you could do is hear Ilya's voice again. Hear her voice? You don't think you'll be ready to face her until the dust is settled, right? I get why you feel that way, and I respect your decision. But would standing outside of Ilya's room while we visit and hearing what she has to say go against that? Find that loophole. Doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. We've already come this far. Can't you reward yourself just a little? Yes, keep in mind that our toughest battles are still to come. Ilya's one of the people you're fighting for, surely. It would give you strength to hear from her. They're right, Risha. If we're there talking with her, then she'll never notice that you're right outside the door. Think for me, after the raid on the city, it was seeing and hearing Fran again that got me back on my feet. You're right. I'll do it then. I'll come along and stand outside the room while you visit her if you don't mind. Cecile. Hello, Lloyd. I had to come out and have a look at that tree for myself. I've never seen anything like it. The sight of it is completely alien, yet somehow smoothing, almost endearingly so. Pains me that I can empathize. Belle did say that tree itself is Kia. In that sense, I don't think that Cecile is feeling this strange at all. Say, Lloyd, you're all headed there, aren't you? Yeah? How'd you figure that out? Somewhere in that tree you'll find Kia, as well as the truce we've been looking for. No matter how dangerous it may be, we can't turn back now, and we have to keep moving forward. But if I'm being completely honest, I want nothing more than to keep you here with me away from danger. 3 years ago, I lost someone I loved very dearly. I can't bear to go through that again. But I know if Guy were here with us today, he'd be doing the exact same thing as you. He would leap into action without a second thought to protect what was most dear to him. So that being the case, I want you to promise me one thing, that you'll come back safely with Kia's smiling face in tow. If you can give me your word on that, I'll stay right here, waiting patiently for your return. It's a promise. Just give us some time and we'll be back before you know it. It's going to be our most difficult battle yet, but we will prevail. Nothing is going to stop us from bringing Kia home. We also got to beat some sense into Arios too. Be a mission complete with otherwise. May the blessings of the goddess be with you always, Lloyd. I'll stay behind while you all go inside. Of course, whatever you're comfortable with. Trust us, we won't let on that you're out here. What if we do? Just a little bit though, tee ha ha. Ilya! I was wondering where all of you were. I can tell things have taken a turn for the worse. They're saying some bizarre giant tree sprouted out of nowhere. Yeah, the situation's complicated at the moment, to tell you the truth. We don't have the answers ourselves. As much as we'd like to, we can't say for certain that the hospital is safe either. Take care of yourself, Ilya. We'd hate for something to happen to you again. Don't you worry about me, Ilya. I don't know exactly what's going on out there, but I do know you kids are going to pull through as long as you keep on fighting. The things that matter most to you are always within your reach. Same goes for me. I'm not giving up until I take the stage again. You're in the final act now, boys and girls. Get out there and finish what you started. Hell yeah, nothing like a pep talk from a fervent dancer to get you raring to go. By the way, there's certain someone over there who's so worried she just couldn't stay away, am I right? Yeah. Hell yeah, how did you... You could tell? I don't know who it is, but they must be a shy little sweetheart. One who's ironically reserved in spite of that strikingly perfect body of theirs. Doesn't know my ass. So much for not noticing her. Well, mystery stranger, whoever you are, you should know that I've already started my rehab. So if you don't keep practicing, I'm going to catch up and pass you again in no time. If you don't want to be left behind, you had better settle things quickly so we can finish what we started. One more thing. Take care and look after yourself. Because no matter how strong you are, you're still a young girl. That said, just like on our stage, there are some strengths that only a woman can show. As long as you remember that, I'm sure you'll be fine. Sorry, Ilya. Well, I think I've taken enough of your valuable time for one visit. You all had better be careful too, little guy. I don't want to find out that you made my darling Cecile cry, you know. We won't. Oh. You want an apology, Risha. I never imagined she'd be able to notice you from outside the room. You were trying to conceal your presence with that magical yin you. You can't say that. Weren't you? How the heck did she catch on? Simply put, Ilya is a genius. She probably knew it was me from the sound of my footsteps and the pattern of my breaths. After all, synchronizing our breathing is something we're used to doing when we perform. If only she could be this sharp and attentive to things unrelated to the stage, too. She'd be a little untidy behind the scenes. Such things are what we have come to expect from Ilya. But I'm really happy for the two of you. Yes, her words were just what I needed to strengthen my own resolve. I'm ready, everyone. Oh, yo, Kevin-san, Reese-chan. Wait, is that you? Brother, you barged into this room. Reese? So this is where you two have been. The SSS. What's up, Wazy? Lloyd? How's it going? I heard about your victory. Big ups for shooting that high-flying Aeon out of the sky. Truly is a spectacular feat. Well done. Thanks, we didn't exactly come out of it unscathed, though. I had to go all out, so I'm pretty drained right now. It's going to take me a bit to recharge. Abbas did mention something about that. The power you have comes at great cost, correct? Let me guess, you channeled your Stigma's power into the Merkaba and released it all at once. Oh, Kevin, how reckless can you get? The last thing the Grossrooted needs is for the 5th spot to be vacant again. Was that dangerous? It was. Stigmas are a source of forbidden power that is difficult for the human body to contain. There's a limit to how much of it can be released at one time. A Dominion would never be so foolish or reckless as to push that limit. Not a responsible one, anyway. Well, it's a good thing Kevin is not responsible. Sheesh, Reese. I said I was sorry. Give me a break, will ya? She's really got your number. You should learn a thing or two from him and actually listen to a boss for once. In other news, how about our last-second twist down the wetlands, huh? The Azure Tree, a miracle born of mankind's obstinance. It's unthinkable that any being apart from Adios could manifest something like that. And at its core is Kia's power. That's right. In all honesty, we have yet to come to terms with it ourselves. But even still, we plan to close this case our way. This is personal for us. Not just as the SSS, but as Kia's family. I never doubted it. You made your stance pretty clear the last time we were face to face. Our Merkaba's gonna be out of commission for a while. We'll come lend you a hand, though, if we can get it back up and running. And even if we don't, I know Adios will be protecting you. Be careful, everyone. Hello! Bright family. Oh, hey guys. Hello. Still, Joshua. This is where you went after the operation. I heard you guys laid waste to one of those Aeons. Indeed, with Potter Motter, you all must make for a formidable team. Yeah, huh. Well, it's true that we wouldn't be here if not for its sacrifice. Huh? Come to think of it, where's Ren? Fast asleep. Yo! Aww. Meister George! We weren't aware you were here. Well, I am, at their request. Despite the chaos outside, I couldn't stay away after Potter Motter's death. Had Archaism died? Wait, so you mean... Yeah, he raped that blue Aeon, dragged it up into the clouds with him, and then he self-destructed. Completely of his own volition. So that's what happened. That machine opted to sacrifice itself? No. She's probably been crying for hours, huh? Poor girl must be tuckered out by now. Of course she is, the two were so close, they were practically inseparable. Potter Motter resigned itself to its fate. I cannot help but admire the heart it displayed in choosing to give its own life to protect that girl. As a doll maker, I couldn't be prouder. Meister. We've been getting in reports about what's going on. Things have gotten worse, haven't they? We'd be happy to lend you some help once we've fully recovered. Thanks, you two, but you don't have to worry about that. Your health should be your top priority right now. Take all the time you need. I'm not saying we want to end up like the little Missy's doll, but taking Keto back is something we gotta do on our own, no holds barred. You can respect that. Good luck, guys. Be careful out there. May the goddess protect you all. My wife? I was wondering where you were. Oh, hello there, SSS. Jesus Christ. Just being able to see inside like that is crazy. Quite the view, ain't it? We saw it happen, too, and White Aeon obliterating the railway guns in the blink of an eye. She didn't do it herself, but Kia's power was still the cause of this. We received some intriguing intel from the Empire that you may like to hear, though we have no way to confirm it. There are soldiers unaccounted for, but the Imperial Army is yet to confirm a single casualty as a result for the Aeon's attack. Are you saying they could still be alive? Given what happened to the fortress, it would have to be a miracle. Again, that isn't confirmed, nor do we understand what happened during the attack from a scientific standpoint. But the matter that it was affected by the White Aeon's ability to manipulate space may not have been destroyed per se, just moved. If that is the case, then Kia may have influenced the miracle subconsciously. I'm sure Erebonia is suffering enough due to the war, and it'd be a relief if their soldiers could be returned. By the way, I heard the good news. Your Operation Crossbell City was quite the success, it seems. Went better than we ever could have expected. Though it wouldn't have gone that way without your help, Commander Bales. You were the one who opened up a path for us to nullify the Declaration of Independence. Please, I didn't do anything of note. Everything you have achieved is of your own doing. I've merely commanded the Crossbow Defense Force in accordance with the orders I was given by the President. Now that the state's independence has been called into question, I may not be fit to serve in this position any longer. Wait, are you saying? I would be going a bit overboard. Needn't worry, I fully understand what is required of me here and now. As for what I'll do when all this is over, however, that's harder to say. Regardless, for the time being, I will carry out my role as commander to the best of my ability. Man, I cannot believe what's going on out there. Makes me wish there was more I could do to give you kids a hand. If only I had some of the good stuff. The good stuff? Talking about Zamorian ore, my boy. It's a metal that's sometimes found in the ruins from the ancient civilization. Over a year ago, some famous professor perfected a process for refining this stuff and made some primo gear out of it. If I get my hands on some, I'll be able to make you these top-of-the-line weapons I've been drafting up. Top of the line, eh? You do that for us? We do have a dire need for greater firepower given the circumstances. Well, I could crank them out in the wink of an eye if I just had the materials. I think 5 small shards of the stuff should be enough for one. Zamorian ore, huh? I think I actually have some shards that I found earlier. What's that look for? You figure out a lead on where to get a hold of some? In that case, I'll start prepping to have those weapons made. Talk to me again once you've got Zamorian ore. 5 shards will work just fine too. I'll get to forging the second you do. Got it. Thanks, Mr. Dear Goddess Almighty, did you manage to find 5 whole Zamorian ore shards? I can make you a weapon like you've never seen before with those things. Heck, I can get started right away if you want. What do you say? Sure. That's what I'm talking about. I can only make one at a time, so think long and hard about what kind of weapon you want. Well, I guess we're just gonna go for infinity. You got it, pal. It's time for my skills to shine. Alright, it's all done. Go on, take a look. Thank you very much, mister. We'll put this to good use. No sweat, detective. Anytime I get to handle materials fine as Zamorian ore is a blessing in my book. Use that to help get this situation Crossbell back under control, you hear? Well, of course we'd be stopped and followed.
赤い星座が運用している。ああ、俺がいた頃から強襲揚陸艦を運用するってまさか。もうあそこまで使いこなしてるのかな。今回の計画のため、
黒い助が資金を出したのかもしれないわね。
どうやら結社の技術も使われているみたいだけど、アッパス振り切れそうかい？
なんとかしてみよう。
ま、でかい上にごつそうだし、速度じゃ負けないんじゃね？
Yeah, I figured it was going to get us into a minefield of some kind. Will get us into a trap.
これはまさか空中に巻かれた電磁機雷？間違いありません。財団でも実用化されています。
さすがに戦い慣れている。
やってくれたね。右舷前方に回り込まれた。アッパス対衝撃フィールド。
了解だ。総員、しゃがんで衝撃に備えるがいい。
Hold on to your seats. If you ain't got one, you better find one.
Yoshi, よし、機種全面に対衝撃フィールドを集中。機雷源を強行突破しつつ、そのまま対峙へ向かうよ。
了解だ。
Us playing Void Crew. Get us through that damn minefield. Ooh. Pretty. So I don't like how it sounds like it's charging. I also don't like going right into the light. No.
やりやがるな。アンカーで捕まえて白兵戦に持ち込んでやるつもりだったが。
Well, I'm sorry to rain on your parade.
我らもまだ空中戦の連度は不足しているということだろう。まあ、あとはシグムント様たちに任せておけばいい。
お嬢と副団長が裏あんなすごそうな場所で存分にやり合えるんだからな。
You don't know where the hell I've been to. Ooh. Pretty. Grace immediately. Yep. Picture time.
ここは
本当にあの大樹の中、
確かにでかい木だったが、
空間そのものが歪んでしまっている。
見つけて、私を見つけて。
Y'all heard that too, right? I like when the camera does that thing and then it looks like they're floating.
外にあったのとはまた別の大樹。無数の光が木に吸い込まれていますね。
なんつうか、動力ネットの概念イメージみたいだな。
Nerd.
それにしてもシャッターチャンスばかりだわ。
ここより先は重力の歪みが発生しているため、徒歩で行くより道はなかろ
う。やれやれ、面倒だね。まあ外にだったらメルカバで離脱もできそうだ。いざとなったら大樹の外に出ることも。
そうか。
いずれにせよ探索班と待機班を決める必要が。悠長に眺めている余裕はない。すぐに動くぞ。
I'm gonna be so frugal with you, Dudley. You are not joining the survey party.
はい。あの大樹のどこかに絶対に何としても。
considering both Risha and Hazi need to be here, I think we're good. Unfortunately, we don't get Noel, but yeah, this is what we get, and this is what we got. Guess we'll talk to Grace real quick. I'm gonna snap as many photos of this giant tree as I can while we're still in the thick of it. Then, once I get back, I'll have to write an expose about the truth behind this whole incident. So what I'm saying here is, get going and solve this case once and for all. Grace's 3-page feature to ever grace the Crossbell Times depends on it. Grace? I like the floor. The floor is very pretty. Here we go. Oh, that's an enemy. Look at that thing. Zero Knight, a being born of the Holy Precinct's power, swings its peerless blade as an agent of divine might. We need Mirage. Got Chaos Brand. Oh damn it, Waji, you need to get behind me. Also, I fucked up immediately. Chaos Brand. Don't die. Son of a bitch. Okay, that reflects. Of course it does, it's a mirror. Well, bring her back. Immediately, first enemy dies. Whoopsie. That's funny. Ooh. Man in the mirror. Figured. Damn, Tio is not. We're not gonna have a good time with them. Okay. Raging spin. Well, you can't do anything, you just move. There we go. Congratulations on reaching the end. You've got a long road ahead of you still, but I know you can do it. Oh my god, you have no idea of the road. There are so many games left. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, what are you? What Crystal do? Ah, Crystal move. Okay. Crystal move thing. Oh, that's a slow-ass enemy. Jesus. Shadow creature. What the hell? Another one. An alternate self from a separate dimension making contact results in total annihilation. Oh. Okay. I guess we're chaos branding. And silver thorning. Oh, a quartz fragment. Wait, what? Her eyes whelmed with tears as she read the first time Cyril had ever seen her cry, and while she was distracted, he took care to replace the letters in the chest and close it with due discretion. When she finished, it was all she could do to not keep her voice from shaking. Why? Why are you letting me read this? On our order, my name is Joaquin Gunter, High Priest of DG. 6 years ago, our order was on the brink of extinction due to the efforts of the authorities and Bracer Guild. I alone escaped danger and took refuge in this land of origin. It was the guidance of the Great D that helped me survive, so I could realize the ambitions of our order. And since the time will surely come, I will record data in each of these terminals on which they shall base the New Testaments. To discuss the origins of our order, I will first have to turn to the abominable history of the Zemurian continent. The Great Collapse, approximately 1200 years ago, marked the end of an advanced civilization, and with it, the established order, giving rise to the bloodshed and poverty of the Dark Ages. In their fatigue, the people committed a grave sin. They led themselves to be deluded by the flattery of a pompous fools and accepted their invented, self-centered cult with open arms. The foolish Sheptian Church and their symbol, that goddess of the sky, the Dark Ages met its demise, and this faith spread throughout the continent. Let us consider, if said goddess truly existed, can we not assume that she would bestow equal salvation upon all of us? However, disparity yet exists, and people continue to perish in disasters and misfortunes. Does that mean said goddess discriminates upon whom she shall bestow salvation? This thought alone is too ludicrous for words. In the end, she is merely an idol invented by the Septian Church to amass power. A goddess as such simply does not exist. Having reached that conclusion, our predecessors embarked on a long journey to find a true god. Their efforts were not in vain, for at the dawn of the Middle Ages, the depths of this land, they found the possessor of great power in an eternal slumber. She was known as D. So true, their creed really did center around rejecting Adios. Right, that fits what the Joachim Gunter said and told us at the Sun Fort. But what about this D? Do we still not know what it stands for? It would appear that symbolized that what they believe to be the true god over Adios. It is also known that the G in the G cult's name denotes that they refer to this as true wisdom, gnosis. Well, that puts to bed the question of what D, therefore G, actually means. If I remember correctly, Joachim said that Kia would become the true god. And that imply that D is another word for Kia. Does that make sense? Just how much does that bastard Joachim know? We got still too many questions left to answer. Right, unfortunately there were also a lot of things Joachim chose not to tell Ernest either. Can't help but wonder just how well he'd understand the particulars of the cult had we managed to capture him alive. Regardless, I think we'll be able to learn quite a bit if we continue analyzing these information terminals. On Gnosis. Gnosis is a drug made from Pleroma grass, a legendary plant which grows directly on top of septium veins. The way it is prepared together with D gives the user enhanced physical abilities and sensory receptivity, and draws out their latent power. These effects, however, are mere preparations. The real potential lies elsewhere. Gnosis allows users to link their mind to the revered spirit of D. By doing so, D can draw knowledge from the connected minds and therefore stimulate her growth. When enough knowledge is amassed to achieve wisdom, D will be resurrected. Moreover, Gnosis left room for improvement. By pushing the capability of its user to their limits, the supply of knowledge to D would steadily increase. After 500 years of research, our order has increased the effects of Gnosis and repeated the so-called ceremonies. At a speed that was unfathomable 5 centuries prior, the completion of Gnosis lay within reach. When we hit an unforeseen obstacle, due to the scale of our experiments, we were detected by the authorities and the Bracer Guild. They led a coordinated assault on our lodges and ultimately our order. Foolish beyond words indeed, after all, what are a few sacrifices at the cost of resurrecting a true god? In secrecy, I collected the data from the destroyed lodges and arrived in Crossbell, the land of origin. As Pleroma grass, the foremost ingredient for Gnosis, grows in abundance in the southern wetlands of Crossbell, there would never be a shortage of raw materials. In addition to the highly advanced facilities once installed by the alchemists from the Middle Ages in the depths of the Sun Fort, I was blessed with the environment to continue my research and finish the secret remedy. This is a detailed record of Gnosis, the drug developed by the cult. Taking it enhances physical abilities and sensory receptivity and draws out latent power from the user. It's even capable of inducing that horrid demonization effect. How mysterious that one pill could do so much. Its main ingredient is Pleroma grass, which grows in abundance across Bell's southern wetlands. This would confirm where Joachim had been getting such a large supply of materials to produce the drug. There's something else I found peculiar in the data is this passage on what purpose Gnosis serves. According to Joachim, the drug is capable of resurrecting their so-called true god, D. How could that be? It sounds so too absurd to be true. Cult has also been conducting those repulsive ceremonies over the course of 500 years. I was fortunate to be saved by Guy and the others, but there were so many victims, far more than can be forgiven. Yeah, and he brushed it off with that whole "what are a few sacrifices" bit. He and the rest of those cult bastards can keep on burning where they are. And now even Wald is a victim of Gnosis. Right, the cult may be gone, but the dangers they've created continue to spread. We can't forget that. As police officers, we have a duty to ensure that Gnosis doesn't bring harm to Crossbell. Alright. All data on Information Terminal 3 has been successfully analyzed. Would you like to check it immediately? On the Divine Child, Crossbell is the home of D, therefore G, and the land of origin. As it is this very place where our sect inherited the Divine Child from our founders. The Divine Child represents the true God, and her existence is a symbol of D, therefore G. Underneath the Sun Fort slumbers what appears to be a human girl in perpetuity. In reality, she awaits the moment of her awakening on top of the altar in the Sun Fort. For someone to live this long might be hard to believe for us mortals. However, I have seen her with my own eyes. Within the sphere referred to as the Sacred Cradle slumbers a little girl, a divine presence. The Sacred Cradle was created by the predecessors of our sect based on the techniques alchemists had learned by studying artifacts, meaning that they, like those phenomena described as miracles, there is nothing miraculous to be found here. From her era of inception on, the Divine Child via Gnosis has been entrusted with knowledge which can be best described as infinite. Once wisdom is achieved, the Divine Child will awaken and she will become the true God, D, and the souls and minds of all will be gathered within D, releasing the people from the goddess's spell. That is the prophecy left by the predecessors of D, therefore G, and the ambition we shall fulfill. This data could be describing Kia before she began staying with you at the SSS building. Kia was created by the Croix family 500 years ago and given to the cult's founders to be their object of worship. They called her the Divine Child and placed her in the cradle of the Sun Fort until she could become the vessel for their new god. Yes, but the reality of the situation was kept away from the cult's founders. Little did they know they were being manipulated by the Croix family's ends. All the while, they spent centuries chasing the fantasy of a true god. It almost makes you pity them. Their sins were too great. I can't bring myself to feel sorry for them, no matter how pathetic they were. The cult may have its transgressions, but that doesn't make Kia any less of a victim in this. Even if she was created by the Croix family to fulfill their delusional ambitions, even if she does possess miraculous power and terrifying inhuman abilities, it doesn't matter. None of that is her fault. The night she woke up at the auction, she was just a normal little girl, one who never asked for any of this. Before then, she had been locked inside the cradle for hundreds of years, afraid of and alone. And now Maria Bell and Mr. Grimwood are trying to exploit her. Damn straight. It doesn't matter how they're trying to spin it. We ain't gonna let them off the hook for what they're putting Keto through. Well, with this, all the cult's data has been successfully analyzed. I don't know all the details of the operation you're currently planning, but I do know as well as anyone just how much Kia means to you. I'm sure you do everything in your power to bring her home. Don't forget, you have me and the rest of your allies cheering you on. Thanks, Rebecca. That means a lot. I promise that we're going to get Kia back no matter what. We're going to fight for a future where every child in Crossbell can smile, her included. Don't mind us. We're not here. We don't exist. You don't need to bother. Especially not you, slow stone golem fucking witch looking thing. I'm not here to fight any of you. I'm just here for the treasure. No, don't touch me. I don't want to be totally annihilated. Next. Ooh. I don't know why it's so easy for me to, like, juke and dodge them. What the hell is this? Oh, monster chest. Cool. Anyway, craft. Spin time. They're weak to physical. I mean, not weak to physical, but at least they're affected by it. Golden statue, a nefarious statue made with alchemy, obstructs the casting of arts. Ew. That's disgusting. Time Sepith? Eh. They disrupt, but can they disrupt fast enough to not die? I fucked up. Good, they are literally all on him. Enigma Kudo. Hey. Oh my god, he got hit. You have 115 freaking evade. How the hell? Oh my god, you just had a move. Stop. Can we let Ellie do her attack, please? Jesus. The Rift Gem. These two games have been a big part of my life for 5 years. I'm not certain what future projects I'll take part in, but it's going to be hard to surpass the satisfaction I feel for these two. We're getting fucking sappy with it, huh? Are we, Nisa? You're so... Okay. What other gem did we get? What was it? The Rift Gem. Cancel enemy arts and crafts with 90. It's impede fucking 3. That's crazy. Well, impede 3. We can bully this guy. Look, he's all alone. Bully time. I'm going to bite my tongue on my opinions on, you know, maybe the Nisa of now, or when they were translating this game, are different from the ones that were fucking shit up with He's 8. I don't know. That was, you know, there's time apart. I can't be salty about it forever. There is a limit. Leave me alone. No. Damn it. Brother. Get out of there. Oh no. Oh shit. I think it's just not moving. I mean, I figured. He came back.
や良いデータが取れました。
Let me in. Cyril set the chest in her palms, the newest letter nestled between them and the chest's bottom. He then leaned just so their foreheads barely touched. Eyes closed, he whispered, "Take care, Genevieve." I wish I cared. I wish it wasn't done. I know they did it before in the past games chests where they would have, you know, stories. I just don't care. I don't like it when they do it like that. It's kind of because it splits it, and there's like chests between them. Like unless I'm taking notes about them. Floyd ends up adopting Kia. Does that make him a dad detective? He did adopt her. Not formally, of course, but he did adopt her. Oh my god. Yeah? You want to go?
大型の霊視体を確認。厳重です。
Weird that they put you here, I guess. Or there? Oh, a large golden cryptid in the form of a line. The shaking of its mane distorts space and time. So we need mirage and space, actually. That's funny. Or fire. That kind of does suck, though. Look at that. They're getting attracted to him, so that's good. Well, Theo's gonna get hit, probably. Unless... You haven't peed, don't you? Did not impede. Did not impede. Whoopsie. Oh, it's this guy that I need to impede. Oops. Oh, thank you, Randall. Nice. Could impede, dude. Hell yeah. That's rude. Oh god. maybe I'm dicking around a little too much, huh? He's running. He's running. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, why'd I do that? Oh, why'd I run? Son of a gun. I'm stupid. That is a tremendous amount of them deciding to do that at the same time right now, huh?
はい。ドライブ開始。
さてと無駄だよ。
そこだ。
やれやれ。
We'll do another Trinity card. Oh my god. I can't. Could burst. Let's burst.
パーティーの始まりだ。
任せてくれ。
Oh, good. Now let's get him over there now.
エニグマ駆動。
さてと。
やっせ。さて撤退を開始します。
No, not again. I wanted to move. I didn't want to run the last time.
チャンスです。良いデータが取れました。お疲れ様
But
です。
it's okay. We got it in the end. He's so slow. This poor guy. How did I land a job inside the Azure tree? Let's just say the higher elements were active. Crazy. Because, whew. Job market ain't looking too hot right now, I'll tell you what. I kind of just be right now, man. Oh, hell no. We gotta look at what we got in here.
えいと。
先生可能。始めましょう。
了解。
You again? Your wind? That's good. I got a spark. I got an aerial.
はあ。
行きます。エニグマ駆動。
Or a team attack. Didn't do much, but
さてと。エニグマ駆動。まあまあだったね。
keep going. Only 10 more chests to unlock the secret chest ending. I could make a joke. But at the expense of Rishi, I'm not. And just by saying that, you understand the joke that I'm going to make, or was going to make at one time. If I was, you know, a filthy pervert, which I am, but that's besides the point. You again?
始めましょう。
あ。
エニグマ駆動。
よし。
任せて。
Thunder Cyclone!
さてと。
Hey! Hey! You guys are supposed to look at Lloyd.
それ。 良いデータが取れました。
A light gem. Harmony is the fertile soil where our efforts converged in a strong, solid tree capable of bearing wonderful fruit. This wouldn't have been possible otherwise. The harmony. The harmony part, Nisa. I mean, what is this one? Accuracy plus 50. Wow. I don't think I genuinely have anybody who has accuracy on. I don't. I very rarely see the. Jesus. The need for it in these ones? Obviously, in the fucking remake, they went nutty. Uh-oh. Oh, we know it's, yeah. A lot of Mirage. Let's just go ahead. Just to have it, right? Analyze it. You can also do fire and earth. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh, fuck. That's what they mean. It makes them vanish. Oh no, she got closer. One of them's gonna grab her. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh. Oh. Thank you, Risha. Lloyd came back. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Probably not the smartest idea for future, but oh well. Good job, Risha. Yo! Something about Noe. Noelle will finally get her brand new weapon. An Avengers Endgame, I guess. Doomsday or whatever. Well, what the hell is this?
Nanda? バリアみてえなのに覆われちまっているが。
おそらく何らかの結界だと。中央のはともかく左右のものは何なのかしら。
それらは領域に通じています。
Voice in my head, are you back?
ベルなの？
エリー、ようこそ青の大樹へ。あなた方に来てもらっていい？
ベル、
あなたたちの意図はともかく何が何でも俺たちを阻むつもりではなさ。
ええ、この神域はキーヤさんの内面そのもの。あなた方に来てほしいし来てほしくないという、それが徘徊する守護者という形で現れているというわけ。
そんな仕組みが。
精神的な内面だけで
ですが最後の宴です。
Banquet. Food?
より楽しんでいただけるよう別会場を用意させてもら
I
いま
hope
した。
to God it's not spicy spice.
それがそれらの門ですわ。
別会場。
おいおい、もったいぶるのはやめてくれね。
簡単なことですわ。この神域がキーヤさんの内面を反映しているように、それらの門には他の方々の内面を反映した
他の方々。
もしかして
縁のある者がいれば。では案内はこれにて。本会場にてお待ちしていますわ。あなた方が無事。
Right, so we need, Risha and
ベル。
さすがにだが中央の門はともかく左右の門に入ることはできそうだ。
問題は誰がその先にいるかですか。
まあ、
Why do you have to
試
ask?
してみようぜ。どうやら関係のあるやつがいねえと。
そうだね。
はい、